Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's talk about Melody Shari and Carlos King and their relationship. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and please don't forget to like this video. Now let's get into today's video. The last few months, I feel like, has shown us a lot about Love and Marriage Huntsville, has shown us a lot about Carlos King, has shown us a lot about the cast members and their feelings towards Melody Shari. Now, one of the things I wanted us to focus on today is where Carlos King is in between this whole mess, right? Now, Carlos King has always acted like he's neutral and he loves all these cast members and acts like he loves Melody Shari. But then I feel like his behavior and certain things that he does shows that he doesn't, right? So if you guys remember the live show podcast that he brought Melody Shari on, and Melody Shari ended up calling him out in front of the audience, saying she did not feel protected by him at all. You know, it was like him and the entire crew allowed Mattel to continue to interact with her disrespectfully, right? And I feel like that's quite a very serious allegation, okay? And you could see him on there basically trying to insinuate that that's not really what happened, and basically he was not privy to all of this. You're not privy to all of this, but you're involved in other people's shows. You seem to know a lot about other people's shows, but you don't know what's going on in your own or on your own show. I don't believe that for a second. I don't think we believe that for a second. But if someone is a friend, would they allow their friend to be getting disrespected? Now, even if you're friends with both parties, you will try to run interference, in my opinion. You will try to either be like, okay, maybe let them not be fully showing up, let them not be like at the same place at the same time. You try to navigate that. You ask her, what do you need to feel safe? What do you need to feel protected, right? But instead, you continue to do things, in my opinion, that show that you don't care about her well-being or the well-being of anyone other than Mattel, in my opinion, on the show. That's what it comes across as, because we've seen Mattel get in people's faces. We've seen Mattel come at Nell. We've seen Mattel come at Mel. And everyone is turning blind eyes towards Mattel's behavior. But I feel like that cannot continue to happen. Like when the whole revenge piece situation came out, you turned a blind eye as usual. You talk about everything else on these shows, but you can't talk about what's happening in your backyard. Okay. I guess he will say he doesn't know. But also, if you think about it, Carlos knew that a lot of the people that support Melody on YouTube Street are podcasters. They are content creators, right? He invited them over onto his tour, started the tour, and then after that started giving people copyright strikes. It's like YouTube only allows 3 copyright strikes before the channel is absolutely cancelled, right? And so it's a very, very serious allegation, or it's a very, very serious thing to do to somebody, to copyright strike them. Now, for interest of full disclosure, I did not get a copyright strike. All I got was a copyright claim. I don't know who it's from, but all I got was copyright claims in relation to the panel reviews that I have on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because we play the clips. So that is what I got. And I tried to appeal it. Came back rejected. So what I've done is I've asked my admin to help me edit those bits out of the content. The truth of the matter is, right, Carlos is now also a YouTuber, so he knows how these things work, in my opinion, or he should know how these things work, right? So in that case, you deciding to strike off YouTubers, it's very serious. Why couldn't you make, I don't know, some sort of claim and ask them to, or reach out to them and ask them to take something down? I remember I was listening to Empress Radio, and Empress Radio was saying that Tasha K reached out to her because she used a lot of her clips and told her to edit it out and not use too many clips. That is fair enough. That makes sense. Like, at the end of the day, we're all here on YouTube to do the same thing, to put out content and ultimately to make money, right? But if you're now trying to mess people's money up, all of that, it's not looking good at all. And shout out to Tasha K for doing that, because like it's the right thing to do. There is no need for you to put a strike on someone's channel when you can literally either make a claim, let them fix it, or reach out to them and tell them, okay, please, you're using too many clips, cut it out or delete it, or I don't want you using clips at all, and let them get the opportunity to rectify it. So that's what I would say. Like, a copyright strike is super serious. But anyway, back to this whole thing. I feel like Carlos is very quick to act like he supports Mel and supports Mel supporters and is here for millimeters. But I feel like he only does that when it suits him. Like, for instance, you want to sell tickets to the tour, so of course you're bigging up the millimeters. You're almost even saying, oh, why would raindrops and millimeters be cold? Like, it's almost like you're trying to get her fan base to move from her over to you. And it's not working out. So are you then lashing out to try to curtail these bloggers and put them so-called in quotation marks in their place? That is not fair at all. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's continue the conversation. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.